Well, hello, Gloo Troopers. Max of Max's Models here. Hope everybody is doing well this evening. I am in beautiful New York City today where I can look out the hotel window and right into my neighbor's window, so I'll be keeping the curtains drawn. Speaking of being in New York, I want to give a shout out to Janet, who sent me these pictures from Bay Shore Hobbies in Long Island, New York. Apparently, she took her husband there and he had a great time. She said they have a fantastic inventory, and if you're in the area, I suggest you guys check it out. And I'm not sure exactly where in Long Island it is because Long Island is really long, but I'm sure we can Google it, assuming I haven't already done that and posted something up here already, because that's how I roll. Anyway, I want to thank Janet for sending me a wonderful email. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the channel. That's really what it's all about. And, I mean, come on. It's got Godzilla. Godzilla makes everything better, unless you have a Tokyo area code. So, anywho, another thing I want to talk about was I saw that Pierce Films put out another video about their work on the movie Memphis Bell. And I think I might have seen this before, I'm not sure, but they did some really innovative stuff. And when I went to see the movie, I had no idea I was looking at models and real aircraft in the same forced perspective shot. I mean, the work these guys did, I am truly in awe. It's incredible. I just never get tired of that kind of stuff. And I like to say, I'd love another life. I'd have loved to have been a Hollywood model builder, but I honestly am sure I do not have the patience to do that kind of work day in and day out. But I am in awe of those who do. Well, that's pretty much all I got for tonight. I didn't bring a model with me on this trip just because the schedule and everything. And when I get home, I got one day off and come right back out. Although there is one more passing thought, and looking at this picture of the Iroquois engine makes me think about it. I'm working on that Lindbergh ME-262. It's going to be part of, well, let's just say I have plans for it and all that that implies. But I'm going to need to detail out the engines, and I was thinking, I normally don't detail out the engines on jets because they go inside the airplane, you never see them. And maybe I slap a coat of paint on them or something, but generally speaking, except for the intakes or the exhaust and afterburners that you can actually see, and perhaps the N1 fan blades or the last power turbine, I rarely do much of anything to them. But there are two models I did detail the engine on. That's my old Aurora F8 Crusader and the Trumpeter FT5, because both of them had fuselages that popped in half and you could see the whole engine. And I was wondering, do you guys ever bother to detail out the jet engines when you build a model jet? I mean, I know a lot of people do it on model cars because you can pop the hood off and see the glory of your work. But even on a radial engine on an airplane, and of course, obviously on the Felixstowe where the engines are completely exposed, yeah, absolutely, you detail those. But generally speaking, inline engines like in a Spitfire or a Messerschmitt, unless you're going to leave the cowling off, I don't normally do it, and I almost never do it on jets. I think the only reason I did it on the Aurora kit and the Trumpeter FT5 was because I knew the fuselages could slide off and somebody might actually be able to see the work. And had I left the tail off that FT5, maybe it had stayed on its nose despite the lead slug. Good Lord, it was hard to make that thing stay on its nose. It is so tail heavy. Anywho, I digress. So I was just wondering if you guys detailed out your jet engines or anything. And I am going to detail out the jet engines on the ME-262 because the way what I have planned, they'll be visible. So that's pretty much all I got for right now, guys. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves, and as always, model on.